Okay, so on this one, they want you to loop the item, right? The star. So all you have to do is basically rip off this function loop platforms, but instead of platforms, stars, right? So function, we'll call it loop stars, loop stars. Okay, loop stars. And inside the function, we need that if then, right? So it respawns. And then the greater than math. Okay, if the stars y star y is greater than 415, or I'm sorry, 400, right, because they're all at 400. If the stars y is greater than 400, it's going to respawn. So we get our variable and our other variable. So we're going to do one for x, one for y. Sprites, the sprite x. Where's the random number? $53.50. $53.50 and minus 30 minus 60. Okay. Randos. $53.50. And then the X. Sprite. Ooh, Sprite Y. We got to make sure this is called star. Star. Get our rando. Random number. And it was minus 30 and minus 60. Alright, run it. Hopefully it regenerates after hits there. And it didn't. Oh, because we didn't add the loop stars into our function. Right? Our draw function. Here's loop platforms. We need to add loop stars. Loop stars. Alright, let's try it again. There's a star. Come on. Come on. Yes, there we go. Cool. Give me that doop-de-doo. Okay, this one they want you to add a second star. So let's go ahead and check out our create sprite star, right? Here it is. So I'm just going to make this easier to see. So all I'm going to do is just rip this off, copy, and then I'm going to paste it, Control V, and then I'm just going to name it star 2 instead of star 1, right? Star 2. Star 2. So this is just like the platform. Star 2. Star 2. So now that I've created my second star, I need to add it to my loop, the loop stars, right? To do that again, I'm just ripping it off. Show text. And I'm going to copy. And then paste. Show blocks. Get that out of here. Okay, now if star 2, star 2, star 2. Right, so this loop function, loop stars, that means it's going to loop both these stars. And we already have the function in our code, loop stars, right? Let's check it out. Starlight Star bright. Whoa. Alright, it's looking good. On to the next one. Alright, on this one they want you to have the alien guy that just falls down. So we're just going to create the sprite first of all. And you know how to do that. Basically just rip this off, right? So a lot of this is just copy. Variable. Player, which is the alien. And the X is 200. We know this box is 400, so that would be right in the middle. But the Y is up here. We want it to start at the top, so the Y's got to be 0. And now we have to set the animation. Player. And the animation is the alien. Alien. Okay, he's hanging tough. Cool. Alright, so now they want you to create a function called player fall, right? And the player fall makes the sprite or the alien drop from the top of the screen down and drops faster each time. So we did that with the rock. Remember, the rock fell down and it was going faster as it was falling. We also did it with the race car. So we're going to create a function called player fall. So let's just go down here to the bottom, create a new function, call it player fall, capital F, and then we add our math. And then our velocity, right? Because the velocity is Y, because it's going up and down. Ooh, that's a mistake. Velocity. Player velocity, Y equals, and we want it to speed up every single time, right? So we have to do the math. Plus. Okay, player velocity y, player velocity y, player velocity y plus 1. So each time it drops and it runs the function, it's going to add 1. So we have our function, but now we need to add the function into our main function, draw, right, to make it actually work. So that'd be here. Player fall. Player fall. And let's see if it works. It does. Cool. Call that one good. Do. Okay, on this one they want you to add the control for the player, right? So we're going to create a new function, just like we've been doing. Functions. Here's the function. And we're going to call it control player. Capital P. Control player. And now just add the ifs, right? If key down going left, and we get our variable. We're going left and right, so that's X. And again, the alien is called player. If the key left was pressed, get our math. Remember, if it's going left, the numbers are going down, and if it's going right, they're going up, so we need minus. Player X equals, let's just say 2. And then we're going to do the same exact thing, but for right. So another if. Key down. Right. And get our math. Player X. Player. And again, now instead of going left, we're going right, so it's going to be positive. Positive player X equals plus 2, and then we want it to accelerate going up, right? Velocity. Whoa. These need to be separated. Okay, if key down, up is pressed, right, key up is pressed, then we get our math, and again, we want velocity, right? And the only reason I know that is because it says right here, velocity y. So, sprite velocity y, and that's player. And then on this y-axis, going down is it's counting up, so we're going to go minus to get the guy bouncing back up, right? So our math is going to be minus. Again, velocity. Player velocity. Y is minus 1. Alright, so now we have our control player function written. Now we need to add the function into our draw function to make it actually work. So here's our draw function. We've got our loops, our fall player. Now we need to add our new function we just created. Player control. Is that what we named it? Oh, control player. Duh. Control player. Control player. Okay, control player. Now let's run it and see if it works. That's horrible. Clearly it's not working. I think it's working, it's just the velocity is not fast enough. So let me try 2, reset it up, run it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's much more reasonable. I can control them. So, good deal. Finished.